All right, podcast time. The Plan B After Show podcast. Brock, Hunter. We want to fight.
Put your dukes up.
What I'm trying to think.
Fights like this, dude. I'm like, yeah, you don't really know how to fight, do you?
It's like Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
Dude, my cousin used to do that. Like I have cousins, 5 brothers that are cousins, dude, all the same age, about 10 years older than I am, dude. They used to beat the hell out of each other. My cousin Matt, dude, he'd get this going, like, he like raises. I'm like, God, dude, that's not how you fight, man. It was always just one arm too. Like he need like bend his wrist. I'm gonna get you.
My dad had a rule: no close fists. No.
You and your brother used to fight.
So when we were younger, so my brother and I are 18 months apart. Which my poor mother. Oh my God, dude, having 2 boys 18 months apart, like fucking nuts, man.
You're breaking up bad, dude.
Is it bad?
Connection's terrible.
See, I'm good. It's you that's breaking up now. You're all fuzzy. Tell your wife to stop streaming porn. You got
what's going on here, dude? You were breaking up badly, dude. I can't even see it. Hang on. Let me. I'm gonna power down my other computer here. This happened yesterday.
2 days ago. 2 days ago. Is it good now? Can you see me?
Kind of. I mean, dude, you're breaking up bad. Hang on 1 second. Come on, computer. Shut off.
Everything's been good on my end. Are you going to come back on? Is that better now?
That's better now. Yeah.
All right, good. Okay, there's still a delay.
There we go.
All right, are we good? Yeah. This is just the worst.
I think we're good. Yeah, we're good.
Now you froze. Oh, there we go. All right. We good?
I think so. Are we?
No, there's a delay. There's a massive delay now.
Dude,
this is terrible. Here, I'm gonna clap and then you clap. All right, and then we'll see how close we are. Oh, there's a fight.
This sucks.
Let's try it again. Ready?
Well.
All right, it's not bad. All right, that's better. It's better. Okay. Anyway,
here we go.
So my brother and I being 18 months apart, it was a fucking nightmare. Like when we were younger, we got along. All right. Mm-hmm. It was good. And then we went through that stage from like probably like middle school to graduation. Dude, fucking fought all the time.
Yeah, that testosterone hit, man. Puberty hit. Yeah, you started pounding on each other.
We were in high school at the same time. He was a year ahead of me. I was a freshman. He was a sophomore. That's a tough time for anybody to try and get along. But my dad had a rule: no hits to the face and open hands. Like we couldn't fist. We had to slap.
It's kind of an odd rule, but all right.
Honestly,
you still beat on each other. Just
beat on each other. And I tell you what, sometimes I'd rather get slapped or I'd rather get punched than slapped. Especially my brother. He's a big boy, and dude, oh my God, he knocked the shit out of me.
Probably got thick hands, man. The farming hands, you know,
big old fucking sausage fingers, man. But
yeah. Anyway. So me and my brother, I'd pick on my brother a little. He's a little younger than I was. He's 2 years younger. But it was I have a cousin, Andrew, around the same age as well. And my brother and him would team up. So it was always CJ and Andrew versus Hunter.
Yeah.
You know, and like I would always get a timeout. Or I would always get in trouble for picking on them. They'd always get away with it because they were, younger than I was.
The youngers, young ones. Yeah. The only way I could beat my brothers, I was faster than them. So like I'd hit him in the nuts and then I'd run away. But if you ever caught me, I was fucking You'd sit on me, I'd be dead. Anyway, so now that we've talked about fight each other, let's do fact and opinion, and then we'll get out of here. How about this? The top toys today have more computer power than the Apollo 11 mission to the moon. How about that?
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Toys are incredible now, dude.
My daughter's baby Einstein has more computing power than a fucking rocket that went to the moon and back.
Dude, some of the toys we had were so basic, man, but they were awesome. Are toys significant? Do kids seek out toys like we did when we were kids? Dude, I remember Christmas morning, man. I remember I got a Ninja Turtle. This is when I was really young, but I always wanted a Ninja Turtle set. Whenever, all 4 of them. I'd get like one like each holiday, And
they weren't fucking cheap. Yeah, you try to get that whole set.
But I remember getting one, dude, in that package, just like, dude, it's the greatest thing in the world. Yeah. Wait, now kids do iPads and games and craziness.
I'm not going to knock, we obviously we have become very dependent on our technology, our smartphones, iPads. I can't tell you how many kids I see walking around and they'll do that thing where they're like swinging their iPad around in that little case. And you could tell. And as a new parent, I'm not going to lie. There are days when I'm grateful that the baby is glued to the TV. And like, it's not like we prop her up in front of it, but there's times where like I'm trying to eat lunch and it's like, all right, the baby, I got her fed. And then she's kind of like fussing. And then
she's still young too, man. There's going to be more of that coming.
You're telling me, man, once she can start running around, fuck it. My life is over.
Right.
But, like I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh no, they should never have screen time. Like shit, we played video games. Hell, your mom had to give you Nintendo bucks,
right?
So much. So I'm not going to do that. I think there's too much, and I think there's times where kids rely on the technology too much. Of course, Hunter, if you were a kid and had an iPad when we were younger, it'd be fucking. You know what I mean?
Like amazing. Yeah, I would have been on that thing all the time for sure.
We had Game Boys and everything like that. I think toys have maybe lost some of the coolness, if it makes sense. And here's what I mean: is that they had to do more with less, and you had to do more with less in your mind. Think about let's just talk about.
To use your imagination a little bit more back then.
Like if you had the Ninja Turtle setup, let's say you were lucky enough to, after a couple garage sales and a few Christmases, you got the van and you got the and the full set, and then you got the hideout, the sewer. Like you had to play that. And you played it that way. Well, nowadays you can just put on Minecraft and you don't really think. You're not really.
It's very true.
You're engaging differently. So I think toys are still cool today, but I think they've lost some of the coolness, imaginative factor.
Dude, I remember playing with some of those action figures, specifically on the stairs. Did you ever play with those on the stairs? Like it was like its own little lair, right? And you'd start one like the enemies up here on these stairs, and we start down here, and you got Spider-Man or
Dude, we'd tie strings to him and hang them up on the ceiling. We did everything. We did everything, man. And it's obviously there's some really cool. I think we rely too much on the technology aspect of toys nowadays. Everything's got to have the bells and whistles and whatnot. I mean, dude, one of the coolest things to me was my creepy crawlers.
Oh man.
There was no technology. You know what it was? It was a metal tray
and a hot oven
and some goo and a light bulb. All right, that was it, man. Like, it was awesome. So, it's weird. It is interesting to see, and I'm not going to sit. Did you have
a toy like corner or like a toy room? Like where you just piled all the toys. We had like this big chest that we'd always have to put the toys in, but we never really did. We just got to push them all into this one corner of the room.
So my brother and I shared a room up until I believe middle school, and then he got his own room over there. But we each had you have you're in the closet, your toy chest and everything, and then you'd have like a bin just with overflow. We had too much, of course. I will say I will do this with my daughter because I'm a cheap ass, but I'm not calling my parents cheap. They were smart. Garage sales, dude. I got so many toys from garage sales. It was amazing. It was absolutely
especially
amazing.
Nowadays, dude, you probably get some cool stuff at garage sales.
Yeah, man. I remember one of the coolest things I ever got. I got a Bart Simpson doll at a garage sale. That same
was it the big one?
It was like, I don't know, probably like
I know the exact one, I think.
It was a stuffed one. Dude, it's so funny now.
I had a plastic head, right?
No, mine was all
stuffed.
It was all stuffed.
Oh, okay.
But that same trip, I got a Bart Simpson doll. I also got a bike, and it was
nice.
Dude, it was fucking that day. I crushed it that day. going out with my grandma.
Tears
my mom.
Of joy, man.
It was killer. Well, because dude, $5 you could have a great day as a kid, man. Like $5, dude, you came away with a garbage bag full of toys and knick-knack baseball cards. Yeah. So I hope I can instill that in my daughter. Not saying she can't have nice new things, but dude, there's so much shit out there. Even now, like I go through this, like she's already gone through toys that are too small for her and clothes that are too small for her. It's like shit, she's 4 months old.
Yeah, it's expensive, man. So you're doing it right.
I think so. Well, she'll become a real fan of the clearance aisle, Goodwill, and garage sales.
Teach her young, man. Teach her young.
Back in my day, we had sticks. We had sticks and balls. Anyway, so And yeah, pretty impressive that nowadays there's more technology than a fucking rocket, for God's sakes. But all right,
it's wild. It's wild.
Well, I want to go play with some toys now.
Me too. I'm gonna go play with my Ninja Turtles, man. See you.
There you go. You got it. We'll get together. We'll have a fight.
Nice.
I get to be Raphael. All right, that's gonna do it for Brock and Hunter here in the afternoons. Or no, wait, on the After Show podcast.
Something like that.
Something like that. We'll see you next time.